To me, Black Girl Magic is the strength that we've created for ourselves, that we've built within ourselves to overcome adversity, which is something that we face in a different way to Black men who are much more physically threatened than Black women are with death, as opposed to, you know, abuse. Sometimes I feel like the placement of Black people in our society is fake.
Growing up with a lot of different situations like that where people were kind of trying to put you in your place, it does, I don't know, build up a sort of resilience in you. And I think that resilience is a huge marker of the Black experience.
We've had to fight. Nothing has ever been handed to Black people in this country. We've had to struggle and fight for every scrap of progress that we've made, and nothing is given.
I worked very hard in school. I studied my tail off. I was a cheerleader in school. I was told by certain peers that, oh, you only made the cheer squad because you're Black. And I'm like, no, I made the cheer squad because I worked for it. And I deserve it, right? So having that type of interjection into what my goals were, it can possibly weigh on your mind, but I push forward and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just block out the naysayers and do what I need to do because I have a goal in mind.
There's still a great deal of tokenism and a lack of appreciation for people for their real abilities and what they really bring to a job or a community or a church or whatever. It's just that we're not in a colorblind society, and so there are good and bad efforts at placing Black people in society, and I wish we had more control over that placement ourselves.
It was embedded in us also to be losers, to be only a certain kind of person and only a certain stereotype that we had to adhere to because that was shown in the media or that's how they wanted us portrayed, to keep us feeling insignificant and less than. We still rise above. We still rise to the occasion and beat people's tails, and I love it. I mean, look at Venus and Serena Williams, like bow to the queens.
This need to press forward, but like pressing forward in joy and like, not just joy, but what's the word? Confidence. Pressing forward in joy and confidence in who you are. Hopefully, if you have a good support system at home and you are able to kind of talk to other people who are like you about the things that we're experiencing and the place it's supposed to be, our home, that's the craziest part about it, is that you are supposed to be at home, but you're constantly being met with these, being met by individuals who kind of still don't see you as being a part of the fabric of this place that your ancestors built. So yeah.
It just warms my heart every time I think about it, because we are truly triumphant no matter what anybody throws at us, even our own, what we try to throw at our own women. We always rise to the occasion and rise above and excel at whatever is thrown at us. We are some of the smartest, most paid women in the world, most educated, and I just think that we always accept a challenge because it's fueling to us.
My skin color is my skin color. I am beautiful, And I know that because I know who I am and where I came from. And I'm not going to let the naysayers tell me that I'm less than or plant certain seeds in my head to slow me down.